Hey y'all! Are you wondering what to pack for your next Universal Orlando vacation? Well, stay tuned because we are going to talk about everything that I am bringing on my Universal vacation in a few days. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, my name is Summer and I own Fantasyworks Travel, which is a travel agency that focuses on planning your Disney or Universal vacation, doing all the work for you. So if that sounds like your cup of tea, link in description below will take you to get a free consultation where we can help you and we can kind of go over how we can help you plan your vacation. So let's get into today's video. So today we're going to talk about everything that I'm taking with me. I'm actually going on a solo trip. Yes, all by myself. So a little nerve-wracking, but a little exciting at the same time to be able to see and do all the things and bring you guys some great content about Universal and everything going on there right now. So I leave on Monday. It is Friday. So I leave Monday morning early and I'm going for about 4 days. So it's not a super long trip, but it'll still be fun. So first I want to show you the tech gear that I'm taking. You guys probably won't need to take all of this. I'm a vlogger, so I do a ton of videos and photos and everything while I'm in the parks. So I take everything that I can that would make that easier for me. So let's get into it. I got a new tripod, which I cannot show you because I'm filming on it. But I got the Gorilla Pod from Best Buy. It's the 3K, so it's kind of heavier duty and it has like the ball head that swivels and that kind of thing. Because the one that I had before, I'll just show it to you. I have this one and it's small and it's kind of hard to do different angles and stuff. So that's why I got that and I had a gift card. So we're gonna try that out. My camera is obviously what you're watching me on right now. So, okay, so I found this cool thing. What I noticed last time when I did filming and I did my Facebook Lives for you guys, I noticed that it was really dark on filming on my phone on the Facebook Live. So I saw this when I was at Walmart just earlier, and it's a clip-on ring light that goes on your phone. So I thought, well, that's gonna be nice because then it would light me up and maybe you'll be able to see me better. So we're gonna try that out. I'll let you know how it goes. Electronic wipes, which are a must if you are in the humid weather like Central Florida, to just be able to wipe your lenses down and everything, or your phone. I mean, you can use it on phone, tablets, anything and everything. Chargers are a must, and I picked up an extra one while we're out because I needed an extra one. Okay. One of the biggest things that you want to make sure that you have in any theme park, really, especially Disney or Universal, because you're going to use your phone a lot. So most of the stuff that you do and see is going to be inside of the app. So Universal has an app that you can use for mobile ordering. It has wait times. You can set alerts to be alerted when like a wait time on your favorite ride goes down to let's say 20 minutes and say, I want to be notified when the ride gets down to 20 minutes. So you're going to be on your phone a lot. So you want to make sure that you can have your battery charged up. And so I picked up this Anker battery charger on Amazon, and it was probably, I want to say it was like $34 maybe. But people are talking about how long it lasts. Like you could literally last days. I think it's like a 20 or 30, it's like mAh, I think is the word that they use for the power banks. But so it has 2 ports here, so you can charge 2 USB devices, and then it has 2 different inputs. It looks like the regular like little charger input that you see for like cameras and stuff. And then there's also a USB-C. And it has the little thing to tell you how full the battery is. It's heavier than I thought that it would be, but oh, 20,000 mAh, I guess. And then it has this cute little mesh carrying pouch to put it in. So yeah, so that's convenient. Just make sure that when you take one of these with you that it goes in your carry-on on the airplane, because they do not allow them to be stored underneath the aircraft. So make sure that's in your carry-on. So I also take a mic with me. This is just a little pop mic. So I just clip it on, and it goes into my phone port. So this is really good on my Facebook Lives that I do when I'm using my phone to do my filming. So there's that. Battery chargers for my camera batteries, of course. I have 2 of them. Let's see. Memory cards. Whoop. Lots of memory cards. I take lots and lots of pictures and video. Uses a lot of space, but these are like, that's 128 gigabytes. And then I have 32. So I have all different sizes of memory cards. This is something cool that I found. So if you want to transfer photos or videos that you take on your iPhone and you want to put them on a memory card, this goes into your phone. And then it has your memory card slots right there. So that's pretty convenient, just on the go to transfer them all if you want to. But now the way technology is, like, I'll just put it all in iMovie. Like, I already have folders created for each day that I'm there. And that is most of the tech gear. Now, let's get into our theme park essentials. And these are things that you want to take, whether it's Disney or Universal, that you want to kind of have with you for a Florida theme park. Well, first off, the most important thing to remember when you go to Universal Orlando is your wand. So this is actually my daughter's wand that we got last time. Make sure to watch our video on the private wand experience on our YouTube channel, and I will link it in the cards above, so you can check that out. It was actually a once-in-a-lifetime experience because due to social distancing, they were only allowing one person or one family inside the room at a time. So it was literally a private wand experience, and so she was obviously chosen because she was the one that we signed up, and she was able to get a wand chosen. So that was really cool. I'm gonna take it with me this time just so I can just show you guys while I'm there, like different things that you can do with it. So you definitely wanna have your wand. And something I usually, when it comes to Florida and theme parks, I usually take ponchos. I just get the cheap ponchos, Dollar Tree, wherever, and throw them in my bag. But the last time that we were at Disney in November, we had to wear these because we were in line for Slinky Dog at Hollywood Studios, and it was literally pouring and it was so humid, and so I did not love the ponchos. They're convenient because you can open them and you can take them out and you can wear them and then you can toss them in the trash. So that's convenient. It just depends on your preference and what you really like. I found this umbrella on Amazon, and it's the Repel brand umbrella. So it's super compact, but it's supposed to be really durable, especially in the wind. It's supposed to not like flip inside out. I'm sure if there were wind strong enough, then it probably would. But the nice thing about this one is it has a Teflon coating. So what the reviews said was that it repels water really well, so you can literally use it and shake it off and throw it back in your bag. So I'm gonna take it. The rain this past couple weeks in Florida has been awful. And I've had a lot of clients that were traveling that were sending me pictures of running around in the rain. And so I just wanted to be a little bit more prepared this time. I think the weather when I'm supposed to be there is supposed to be like 85 and very low chance of rain, which hopefully that's the case. If not though, I want to be really prepared because it's a very short trip and my goal there is to get as much content as possible. And if it's pouring down rain, I can't get my camera out and all of that. So I'm gonna take an umbrella and I'm also gonna take my rain jacket, just a lightweight rain jacket. I think it's a Columbia brand, to just be prepared for the weather because you never know. Something else that I may take, may or may not, is this Rainleaf towel. This is just a microfiber towel. It's like a travel towel. It's really nice to have though, because especially at Islands of Adventure, there are several water rides where you get pretty wet, and it's nice to be able to kind of use it to dry off, or if it rains or something, like you have this available. I'm not sure if I'm gonna take it. I'm trying to pack as light as I can, but it's not working out very well. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so another thing that I take, and this is mainly for the hotel room, I don't really use it in the parks, is a little travel fan because I like my white noise. And so it has a little stand right here, so you can stand it up, and then it has a USB charger. And so yeah, the batteries are dead, but also takes batteries. And I use it in my hotel room. You can take it and hang it like on the stroller if you have a stroller. This is my first time going by myself and going without children. And up until now, we've always had a stroller. So I'm used to having a stroller to put all of my stuff on. And that's not the case this time. So it'll be interesting to see how that works out. One of the biggest differences between Disney and Universal is at Universal, you cannot take your bag on a lot of the rides and you have to use a locker. Whereas at Disney, you can take pretty much anything you want on the rides with you. So that's something to keep in mind at Universal. Now they do provide some free lockers. Those are really small. So pack light, pack like a drawstring bag or something so that you can stuff it in if you don't want to pay for a locker. They do have larger lockers that you have to pay like $2 or $3 to use. However, a workaround to that is a fanny pack, because they will let you take a fanny pack on most of the rides that don't allow bags, with the exception of, I think, Rip Ride Rocket and the Hulk coaster. You actually have to use the locker for even your fanny pack, and they do have like a metal detector that you go through to make sure you don't have anything on you. So with the exception of those two. I, on the other hand, since I have so much camera equipment and stuff this time, I might have to actually take a larger backpack and pay for a locker should I need it on those certain rides that require it. We'll have to see. I'm not exactly sure. Now, another thing that you can take, because it is hot in Florida, is one of these towels that you can wet and just put around your neck. Oops, how do you like that? So yeah, you just put it on around your neck and it just keeps you cool. Okay, so we're gonna talk now about like medicines and just different random things that I take. One of the things that you're gonna need right now at Universal are masks. Masks are still required pretty much everywhere in Orange County, which is where Disney World and Universal are. You have to wear them anytime that you're not actively eating or drinking. When you're stationary, you'll have to have a mask on. So you can take the disposables like I have here. My favorite mask are the Disney masks from the Disney store. Obviously I'm going to Universal, so that's not gonna work out too well. But I'm gonna get a Universal mask when I get there. I'm just not sure what I'm gonna wear on the plane. So I might wear this on the plane because there's gonna be a lot of people there going to Disney. So I don't think it'll be, but they're my favorite. And I wore a disposable to the grocery store today and I still felt like these were more breathable. So we'll see. So anyway, there's the mask. Hand sanitizer you're gonna need. Wipes, you know, sanitizer, wet wipes in case you want to wipe something down. Those are going to be important things to have right now because, you know, sanitization. I mean, you want to be sanitary in case you need it. I use these on the airplane more than anywhere because everything else is pretty sanitized. But yeah, so there's that. Also, with your mask, something that was really beneficial last time we went were these mask lanyards. So you basically clip them to your mask and then you can wear it around your neck. So when you're eating or drinking, you can take it off and it'll just hang around your neck instead of laying it on the table or dropping it on the ground or whatever. And it was great for kids that maybe would lose their mask or something. So those are really helpful. And I got most of this on Amazon. I will link everything I can in the description below. And then a neck fan. That's helpful to just hang around your neck if it's super hot. Like I said, you want to make your decision on what you're packing based on whether you want to use a locker or do you have a stroller that you can put a bag in with all of your things in it. Those are things to consider. So some of the other essentials I take, a few Band-Aids, just in case you get a blister or you get a cut or something, to have that. And I have this little bag here. So I have some moleskin padding, which you can put on any area where you're getting friction. So it can be like a strap or it can be a blister on your foot or just anything really. And same thing here. So some people use this under their arms or their legs or just wherever you're getting friction. That's just super helpful. You're there to have a good time. You don't want to have to worry about being uncomfortable in any way. So I usually take anything and everything that helps with that, just so I don't have to worry about it. And if I don't use it, I don't use it. It's totally fine. Something else you want to consider, whether you're going to Islands of Adventure and riding a water ride, which if you're doing that, I would suggest just taking a Ziploc bag that you can put your phone or something you didn't want to get wet in to help protect it if it's just a single occurrence. But if you're going to like Volcano Bay, which is the water park, something like this that can hold your phone and keep it from getting wet, but you can still have it on you, is really helpful. So I always have one of these. I am going to try to go to Volcano Bay, I think on Wednesday. I haven't done a tour of that park yet, so I thought that would be neat to do. Another essential, sunglasses. You always want your sunglasses. You can also bring a hat to keep the sun off your face. I'm not gonna bring a hat. I might bring one. I don't know if I'm gonna wear it because I'll have a mask on my face, and if I have sunglasses on my face and I have a hat on, like, you're not gonna see me at all. So I don't know. That seems like a lot. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It depends on how hot and sunny it is. Because if it's miserable, I'm gonna do whatever I can to stay less miserable. So another thing is a lanyard. You want to bring a lanyard. You get paper tickets at Universal. So what you do is you go and you get a paper ticket, and that is your park ticket for however long you're there. So it's helpful to have a lanyard where you can put your paper ticket in that can be scanned. You can add the paper ticket to the app and use that. However, it's still, you probably still want to have your paper ticket on you just in case, because you have to have it to take the Hogwarts Express from park to park. So it's just nice to always have it. If you get the meal plan, you will get a card similar to this, and you will want to have something to carry that in. So this is super helpful to just have a lanyard that makes it convenient for you to have your park pass and your, if you have an express pass or you have a meal plan, it's right there. Another essential for Florida is sunscreen, and this is my favorite sunscreen. This is the Sunbum, and it smells like a tropical paradise. It's amazing. It's also a reef safe sunscreen, paraben free, hypoallergenic. So I really, really love it. I would just be careful with this if you have little ones. Our first Disney trip with my little one, we put this on his face and he sweat his face was sweaty and it got into his eyes and he literally cried for hours. So I would suggest that you use something different on their face, or there's a stick that you can get, use the stick, because that's not fun to spend half a day with a crying toddler because there's sunscreen in their eyes. But other than that, it's great. It lasts a really long time, so I don't feel like I'm having to reapply sunscreen every 30 minutes. So yeah, sunscreen. And then in this pouch, I have tissues. I have like ibuprofen in these little round bottle things. You like squeeze the top and pull it off. And I usually take like Tums or Pepto-Bismol in here. I have some UV chapstick. Oh, and then I want to show you these. If you are prone to motion sickness, there are a lot of screens at Universal, a lot more than they have at Disney. So these are the C-bands. See if it'll focus. There we go. These are C-bands, and what they are is they are little wristbands. If I can open the package. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna be able to open this. Okay. So they're little bands that you wear on your wrist, and they have this little pressure sensor right here that goes right on the inside of your wrist, and it's supposed to put pressure on a point that helps with nausea, whether it's on a cruise ship or anything really. And there's one ride in particular that I get pretty nauseous on, and that is Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. It is a mixture of kind of a coaster and a screen, but it still makes me a little bit nauseous. So I'm going to try these this time and see if it helps, just so I can help my clients better when I'm planning, if it's something that will help them if they have problems with that. And you can also try like Dramamine or some of the anti-nausea medications. But if you know that you're sensitive in that area, it's probably going to be a good idea for you to take that, because you never know. Better safe than sorry. Okay. Now I want to talk a little bit about makeup. I'm not usually a big one on wearing makeup to the theme parks. And I'm not a really big makeup person anyway, and I typically only wear makeup a couple times a week. But since I am going to be on camera a lot more often, on this trip especially, I was looking for a makeup that would stay on a little bit better. I usually use Bare Minerals, which is just a powder, and it is really natural looking, but it doesn't stay on all that long. And with wearing a mask and, you know, everything, all the things, and sweating and all that, I'm looking for something else. So I went to Ulta and I got a couple of things yesterday that I wanted to try to help with being on camera and everything. So I'm going to try the Smashbox primer. It's Smashbox Photo Finish Smooth and Blur Primer. If y'all have tried this, let me know in the comments. I'm interested to see what you guys thought about it, if it made a huge difference. I'm wearing it today, and I wore it yesterday. And my daughter did say that it seemed like it made my face look a little smoother. It's supposed to like fill in all the lines, to make your makeup go on and last longer. So I'm going to try this week while I'm there. And then I'm going to try this Smashbox Studio Skin 24-Hour Hydra Foundation. It's oil-free, and it has pretty good reviews. There were some people that were asking or were saying that it didn't like blend really well and it dried too quickly. I didn't find that was the case. However, maybe it's because I used this first, and this is like a serum kind of. I like this so far. I wore a mask to the grocery store this morning, and there was no makeup on the mask when I took it off. So maybe it stays on. So I'm going to try this. If you guys have tried these, leave a comment down below. I'm interested to see who likes them. And if you found something better, definitely let me know that too. I'm not going to go through all the makeup that I have that I'm taking, but those are just two things I wanted to try differently. And then my favorite mascara. It's my fave. It's the Maybelline Colossal and I love it. I have this all in my awesome makeup case. I'm not going to do a full review on this. I did a review on this in our Packing for Disney video. I'll link that up above in the cards if you like to see more reviews on some of the things. But I love that makeup case. Another thing that I love when I'm traveling is, of course, my packing cubes, my Shacke packing cubes from Amazon. I also have those in the Disney packing list. So now I want to talk about bags, because we talked about how you can't take your bags on the rides, the backpacks. So now I want to talk about the 2 different ones that I will probably be taking and just kind of show you those. So the first thing is the Fanny pack. Now I got this Freetoo, I'm not sure, on Amazon, and I love it because it has a lot of pockets. So it has like a little front pocket, a middle pocket, another pocket, and then a big pocket. And I love that because, oh, and it has a pocket on the inside and a pocket on the back. Because I have so much camera equipment and things that it really helps to have a larger size. But it's not going to fit an umbrella. It's not going to fit some of these other things that I have. So if I take a backpack, I'm going to take my North Face Recon backpack. It's my favorite backpack. This is what I use for Disney. Like I said, it's a little bit different of a trip because if I take this, I have to get the big locker. So
I'm not sure what I want to do.
But you guys will find out next week when I'm there, because I'm sure I will talk about it. I have seen that Universal has been really busy here lately. So I don't know if I'm going to wait in the really long lines on the rides that I would need a locker on or not. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So that's it for today, guys. Like I said, if you are new to my channel and you like these type of videos, I do packing videos, I do travel vlogging, Disney, Universal, all the things. If that interests you, make sure to like and subscribe on my channel. That really helps me out. Comment below with what you're taking to Disney or Universal. And if you've been to Universal this year, I want to hear all about your trip. It's a little different right now with COVID. When we were there last July or June, we went in June right after it opened. It's going to be different this time. There's going to be more things open. So I'm excited to get to go and bring you guys all the things back. So definitely make sure you subscribe to my channel, and we will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.